Well, it's Thursday, and that means Shreveport Mayor Tom Arsenault is joining us to talk about all things Shreveport. Good morning and welcome back.
Good morning. Good to be here.
All right, let's get right on into it. I want to get to a matter that just kind of happened earlier this week. Mooretown neighborhood had a gun raid. Now, this was a very successful gun raid because a lot of weapons were taken, but not too long after that, a shooting took place. Wanted to just kind of get your thoughts on that and see, do you feel like, when things like this happen, we're taking, kind of steps backwards with our community?
Well, I don't think we're taking steps backwards. Anytime we have a shooting like we had in Allendale, it's a serious concern. Sometimes those late night gatherings engender a little bit of nefarious activity, some ill activity. But the interesting thing is the Mooretown raid was a direct result of block by block, because we received the information as we were going door to door. We received information in Mooretown about a particular location, and once we investigated, we picked up weapons and drugs and people and stolen vehicles, and it was really amazing. So I think our police do an excellent job. We now have, with respect to the Allendale, there's an identified suspect that they're looking for, and hopefully we will bring those people to justice quickly so that the families of the victims will have kind of a closure to what they do, and we continue to pray for the health of those 6 victims who fortunately were not killed.
Absolutely. Now, I know you mentioned block by block, and speaking of it, it has kind of wrapped up with the first phase, which were the clean sweeps. So kind of just reflecting back on that program, were you all able to, accomplish all that you set out for?
I actually think the first phase was more successful than we anticipated. We thought it would be successful, but the enthusiasm that gathered through the whole summer. I mean, I think we did 11 sweeps in 13 weeks, and just amazing. So I'm very pleased with where we got. We gathered some really good information, and it'll be a good springboard. We'll start having some community meetings next, and then develop a long-range plan.
Okay, we're definitely looking forward to the next steps after that, because, I know a lot of people in the community were happy to see, their neighborhoods cleaned up and looking good. Now, in result of Block by Block, you received the Everyday Hero Award from Keep Louisiana Beautiful. Kind of, tell us about that.
Well, Shreveport Green nominated Block by Block for this award. I had no idea that was going to occur. And then on Tuesday, we made a presentation about Block by Block at the Keep Louisiana Beautiful conference. And then yesterday we received a very nice acrylic award for Block by Block as a community improvement, and we were obviously very delighted. I was glad to have Marcus Edwards there, because Marcus has led those efforts, and I was very proud to accept on behalf of the city of Shreveport. So many people made that a success. So it'll be proudly displayed in a place where everybody can see it.
Well, congratulations to you and all that were involved with helping, make this a success to you all as well.
Right. Well, it's wonderful.
Okay, we're going to get down to our question of the day to see what you all wanted the mayor to weigh in on. And it looks like LSU Health expands is what the people want to hear about. So LSU Health recently just announced that they were getting a grant for $7.5 million for overall expansion, but this will include a new research center as well. How do you feel like this will impact, our health system right here in Shreveport?
LSU Health is a major economic driver for us, as well as a health driver. And so the ability to bring in additional researchers at very high compensation is terrific. And of course, they've announced plans to restore the Sears building at Mall St. Vincent, and that will be a major impact to the South Highlands neighborhood and to Mall St. Vincent. I think it'll bring a whole bunch of people in. I think it's like 160,000 square feet.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, sounds like, you know, it's going to be a very successful ending for Shreveport. As always, we're so happy that Mr. Tom Arsenault is joined in here with us again. We look forward to seeing you next week.
I'll see you next week.
All right, guys. Well, we'll have all the details up on our website if you would like to recap this interview. So please stop on by and pay us a visit. Stay with us. We'll be right back.